Welcome back to another new exciting video, guys. Another new model from my tool LongCat, and it is LongCat Text. It is completely free and open source model. On Hugging Face you will find this model, and they have published one official website where you can try this model for free. And I have tested it and I am really satisfied with this model, and they are using some new techniques, and we will discuss on that techniques inside this video. And here you see that the benchmarks they have published, it is really impressive. And also they have compared it with the GPT-5 minimal, means the low version. And here you see that it is actually beating that GPT-5 and also Gemini models and Qwen models on various categories. So we will go deep into the all of this technology, architecture, and the features of this model. So first of all, if you see that they have mentioned one thing, a discrete, native, autoregressive multimodal model. Multimodal model, we all know that it supports the text, audio, and video. And another thing is that discrete. So what is this discrete? Discrete means all of the types like audio, video, image, they convert it into the tokens. Now we all know that for image there is a different types like pixel, and for audio there is a different types wave, and for text there is a different types. Now they are converting all of these types, all of these data types into one format, which is the token, not the different formats like for image pixel we will convert it into a pixel, not like that. So they are converting image also into token, they are converting video also into token, and they are converting text also into token. Now this is the auto-regressive. What is this auto-regressive? Auto-regressive meaning is step by step, means the next token will depend on the previous token. Okay, clear? Now here you see LongCat Text integrates language, vision, and audio into a unified discrete autoregressive model, extending next token prediction to native multimodality and delivering the industrial strength performance across diverse multimodal domains. Features 68 billion parameter model. At a time they are activating only 3 billion, and it has the mixture of expert. Basically they have built this model on this LongCat flash light. Previously they released this model, and this model also excels at seeing vision, painting, and speaking in a unified discrete autoregressive framework. And they have introduced one architecture which is the DINA. Basically if you go to their official blog post, this is their official blog post, and they have given a beautiful diagram of their architecture. And if I scroll down below, here you see that for this visual understanding they have uploaded one image, and it is explaining it in detail. And not only that, this visual generation and audio, means if you upload any audio here you will get the expected output. Now here in this contribution section, if you go, now you will see that they have written all of the architecture that they are following. The first architecture they have mentioned is this discrete native auto-regression paradigm. So first let me read this paragraph, then I will explain it to you. Then it will be very easy for you to understand. We introduced DINA, the full name is Discrete Native Auto-Regression Paradigm, and a unified paradigm that extend next token prediction from language to native multimodality. So this is the main line, that from language to native multimodality, which internalizes diverse modalities into a shared token space. It simplifies multimodal modeling by creating modality-aware tokenizer-detokenizer pair, leveraging the established training infrastructure of large language model. So normally what happens that for image we convert them into pixel, for audio we convert them into the waves, but for text we convert them into the token. But here what they are doing, they are converting all of the data types into the tokens, converting image also into token, video also into token, and also text into token, and also audio into token. So that's why they are saying these things, that from language to native multimodality they are using the shared token space. Okay, first one clear. Second point, semantic completeness for discrete visual representation. What they are telling, we improve the discrete visual modeling by combining the semantic and align encoders SAE with residual vector quantization. So the meaning is that the first technique that they have mentioned it is the SAE. So if you upload any image, then this SAE will find the meaning. Okay, and the full form is semantic and align encoders. It will find the meaning. Suppose you have uploaded one cat picture, and this essay will find the meaning that what is this image is all about. So it will find that yes, inside that image there is a cat. Now the next thing, which is the residual vector quantization (RVQ), what it does that it will find the all related things like there is a grass and there is sky and the color of that cat, okay, and the fur color of this cat, all of that details it will find. And this integration creates a hierarchical discrete token that preserves both semantic abstraction and fine-grained visual details, suppressing the traditional representation limitation. So what will happen that it will create a layer. So layer 1 SAE will find that the image that you have uploaded, it contains the cat. Now the next layer will find that the cat is running. Okay, and the next layer will find that the fur color of the cat is brown. So it will add that the cat with fur color brown is running. And the next layer will add another thing like the sunlight, the cat with brown color fur running under the sunlight. Okay, like this it will add all of that layers, and the final layer will give you the details of that image. Clear? Next is this discrete native vision transformer DNA feed. So it is analogous to the linguistic tokenizer. We propose a DNA feed as a highly flexible and unified discrete interface for vision that extracts semantic features as a visual words. Okay, and constructing a hierarchical representation space supporting dynamic tokenization and detokenization. So what it does? So it does the same thing like this first point. Okay, so instead of converting them into the pixel, it converting them into the millions of tokens. Like you have uploaded one dog picture, so it will convert them into the tokens instead of pixel. So how from that it will create token dog, it will create token shadow, it will create token sky. Okay, it will create token fur color brown. Okay, like this it will create multiple token. Now that's why it is excelling in seeing, creating, and talking in a unified model. And also they have given this diagram that the image size can be anything, the height width can be anything, but it can easily detect that. And these are the evaluations. Here you see that it is beating in some of the cases the GPT-5, and also it is some of the cases giving the same performance like the top tier model, and it is really interesting. Now let me just upload an image from my local system and let me show you how it is actually performing. Okay, let me choose one of the image. So I am choosing this image. Here you see that there is a cat, okay, or I think it is dog. So if I just write here um, explain explain this image, this kind of things, and if I press submit, you see that generating response it is showing. Let's wait for that. Okay, so the output got generated. Here you see this image captures a heartwarming and joyful scene featuring two adorable golden retriever puppies. Okay, these are puppies and sitting side by side on a lush green lawn. And here you see it has explained it in a proper format. This model is really very interesting and you should definitely try this. And I have explained the whole architecture in detail, and this is easily available on Hugging Face. You can try it and download it locally. Okay. And if you have any question, just let me know in the comment section. I have given all of the links in description. Please try it and share your feedback with me in comment section. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure you like this video and subscribe this channel. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.